Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. Friday, I know, was a big day for you. Don't Stop came out, and I definitely want to dive into that. But before we do, can we take it back in time a little bit? And can you guys talk about how you started making music together?
Go for it, Aaron.
Yeah, so we actually met 2013. We were making very kind of chill music at the time, and just really connected on just like all sorts of different music and other things like that. And then over time we kind of just started playing around with more dance music and just more aggressive things. And eventually we were like, hey, we should, kind of join forces and just keep doing this. We went and put out a remix for our friend East Coast, and the response was just insane, like unlike anything ever before that we had done. And so we're like, hey, we should keep doing this. And fast
Lean
forward
into
to
it.
what is it now? Like 6 years
2021?
now, and
Like
is that right?
yeah, math.
Or 7 years actually.
Almost 10
2013.
years.
But
Yeah,
almost 10 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Math was none of our
Round up.
strong suits.
It's
It's
been-
fine.
Yeah, it's been like
Same.
100 years. Then.
It's been like 200 years.
Yeah.
And you guys
200 years, yeah.
you formed X and G, and now you have 2Point, which is kind of your side venture from that project. What made you create 2Point?
It's supposed to be like a 2.0 of X and G,
Ooh.
kind of thing.
Yep.
A little tongue in cheek,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes.
But yeah, very, very plain, just
I like that 2.0. That kind of
Pretty
pulls it
much,
all
right?
together, and that's exactly
Yeah.
what we're working with.
Right.
Yeah, and we kind of wanted to sorry to cut you off. We wanted
No,
to
you're
hone
good.
in on. We have a very big love for like house music and club music and like ballet funk and just lots of like these more fun genres that aren't really explored. And we just kind of wanted to showcase our love for that. And also we just have lots of weird stuff we make that can fit into X and G, but we thought it would be good to kind of like hone in onto like this specific I guess like almost like a world.
Lane
Like
of-
X and G is like the umbrella, and then like 2 Point is a little island on the world or something like that.
Absolutely. I love that. And I know last month you guys released your debut single as 2Point. Check It. What was the response from the world to that? How did you feel about it?
Unexpectedly awesome. That makes sense, right? Yeah.
Yes.
It was like
Yeah.
surprising to see people take to it. Especially being a new project, we have a little bit of some love from X and G that carried over, but to see people kind of jump into it and be so supportive was pretty cool. We're,
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want. That's the goal, right? Flash
Yeah.
forward to Friday, you just released your second single as 2Point, Don't Stop. What was the process putting this track together?
Oh, this song that we just put out, we started in like honestly, I think before we established X and G as an actual thing, it was like 2014, 2015.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a long time
so
ago.
old.
Wow. So
But
why were you guys sitting on it?
It's not the same song. It's like there was like the drop, right? Is what we kind of worked around for a couple of years and polished everything, as time went on and we learned more and more. But the 2014 version is pretty bare bones compared to what just came out. So the process has been what, Aaron? 7, 8 math again.
And a lot of years
of just
yeah. It's been a long time just like being like, we have this vision for it. It's not there yet. And then I feel like this last year, we finally got to that place where we're like, this feels exactly how we wanted this track to be.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we're really happy with how the final product is.
That's so
And
great. I'm
people
happy
seem
with
to be
how it is
loving it
too.
so far.
It's
So that's
so
awesome.
good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I
Sometimes,
appreciate
you
it.
just gotta wait until the time is right.
That's true.
And who would have known in
Exactly.
2014
Don't
that
go.
2021 was it?
Hmm. Sometimes you got to work on the same song
Exactly.
for like 8 years to really, you know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't rush it.
Hmm. Yeah. One could
I
say,
love it.
don't stop.
Don't stop. Don't rush it and don't stop.
Peace.
I know you guys also have some really cool performances coming up, including opening for Rez at Red Rocks this year,
Yeah.
which
We're
is going to be
stoked
super
for that.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do believe that show is sold out as well.
it is. Yeah, it's sold out. So, I mean, I can't even imagine. Like, I've never been to Red Rocks. I don't think Christian has either.
Mhm.
So that's gonna be a really cool experience and like first really big show back since quarantine and
Yeah.
everything. So
Yes,
I think that's
Yeah.
a good solid comeback.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's an amazing comeback. So what can the world expect out of a 2-point performance?
What can
I
they
th-
expect, Darren?
I feel like just like Boiler Room. Are you familiar with like Boiler Room?
Yes.
Yeah, so like Boiler Room, like small intimate club vibes and
Yeah.
just like dark sweaty type
You-
of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're
also
having
like fun.
a little of the mic poppy,
Oh,
but
that's it.
it is the weird little interface thing. But yeah, definitely hitting on like the intimate thing, like more. We always like the shows and kind of the vibe of when the whole set is being played like on the same level as everyone. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And everyone's hanging around. Kind of, you can talk to the person's like, "Hey, I love this," right next to you, kind of thing. I like that.
Yeah.
I know Aaron loves that too. It's kind of more, I don't know, just
You just feel like more connected with
it's a
everyone.
better time for
More
us
intimate.
being in the mix, right?
Yeah.
With everyone.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that boiler room vibe. Kind of
Absolutely.
hopefully, yeah.
Yes. Well, outside of Red Rocks, because I don't imagine it'll be quite that. And what other performances are you guys looking forward to this year?
I mean,
We just announced Lost Lands. So
Yeah.
that'll be pretty interesting going there and kind of being the more house artists in a
Mhm.
sea of bass and all that. So
Yeah.
that'll be cool. Super stoked for that.
Awesome.
I think, yeah, Lost Lands will be super cool too, because I've heard we've always heard about it for years. And I guess it's the place where you want to go test your music out, like the best sound system and this and that. So we've never had the opportunity to do so. And I think that's going to be just in terms of getting to hear everything we've done for however long on such a crazy, with the dinosaur above you too and all that. I think it'll be sweet.
Yes.
So I'm really looking forward to that one,
Oh,
especially.
That's awesome. Lots to look forward to.
Yeah.
Finally, we're getting to a time where we can start having these things again and we're coming back to life.
Finally.
Yes.
Yeah,
Finally.
it's awesome. It's like
That
seeing
time.
everyone doing shows again and stuff. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But love to see it.
Love to see it. 100%.
Love to see it.
Speaking
Love
of
to
things I
see
love
it.
to see, this song is sick. Put you on this crazy list. I got to read this because the title's long. You are on 20 cutting edge producers who really don't sound like anybody else. That's a big honor.
It's pretty good. Anytime my
That was a
parents are
shock.
upset, I just send them this link. It's so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what do you think it is about you guys and your sound that sets you apart from everybody else?
Oh, it's just really cool.
I mean,
And it's just really cool and stuff. So
That's it.
no,
I think just like just blurring the lines and not being afraid to try anything and everything. Like I feel like
yeah.
I mean, a lot of artists are just kind of like, let's do this and this and this. And it's just like, let's just do it all. It doesn't even matter. Just put it on the table. Let's try it out. So like, don't be afraid to experiment, explore, mix, match. You're like a cook in the kitchen. Just throw stuff in there and see what happens.
Yeah, we have trouble honing in on one specific genre. We always have, like, we make everything from metal, like death metal, to we both used to be in metal bands before making music and together, and like like he was like a guy that screamed, and I was like a drummer, so we like come from that, and we love jazz, and we love, I just everything. So yeah, a lot of like blending of genres, and stuff like that usually results in weird, like taking two totally different genres, putting them together, and it's just usually some weird result. Like we did like a baile, hopefully I'm saying it right, with death metal song that we played at this Bauer festival we did, and it was like the reaction on that's been crazy. For example, where it's like just blending genres. I think that's like, it's really fun. I don't see too many people doing it, and it's always a blast for us.
Yes.
For years now.
The kitchen metaphor. No ingredient is off limits for you guys. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Everything.
And a lot of people have been showing you love. In addition to that article, I know Skrillex in the past has shown you guys some support. What is the story with y'all and Skrillex?
What is the story?
What happened there?
What happened? I mean, that was definitely a very cool kind of like lucky moment, I guess. So we have been working with our friend Josh Pan, and when he reached out to us in like 2015, he had just signed to Owsla. And so he was like, let's make some music together. And he shared with Owsla some music we were working on. They loved it, and it kind of turned into like the string of releases with Owsla and Josh Pan. And then when they're working on Dog Blood material, again, they reached out to Josh, and Josh was like, I want to bring in X and G. And we all worked on a track for the Dog Blood EP that just came out a year or two ago. And again, we were just like, this is so crazy. Like, never would we expect this to happen. So shout out to Josh for making a lot of those connections. And also shout out to Skrillex and Boys Noise both for being super cool with the whole process. It was awesome.
That is so cool.
Yeah. But we've never met or anything like that. It's all, which is pretty cool. Everything's been like through any contacts with like through email, and it's just, so if and when we ever meet, I think that'd be cool. Like to have created something together and be like, hey, we did that thing. I think that's sweet.
I think it's only a matter of time for when you guys meet, but it is so cool that we live in a time where you don't have to, but you can work with anybody just around the world.
Yeah.
Nothing's off limits.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yes. So you got to tell me, what is next for 2Point? We got these singles. Is there an EP on the way? What's the plan, guys?
The plan.
I'm actually not sure what the plan is. I just think for now, more singles are going to be rolling out. Potentially EP in the future, for sure. Like, I would love to have an EP come out of just more stuff. But I expect more 2Point singles on the way. We got lots coming for the rest of the year. Some more shows to announce, and some X and G stuff. It will be coming soon too.
Awesome. Do you have an idea when the next single's on its way?
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Okay. Yeah.
Like a radio drop play right here, like a little.
It could be. It could be.
Right,
Sound the alarm.
All right.
Sound the alarm.
All right. A little spin bang.
I think.
Into a release date.
Yeah, I think it's next month. I'm not sure the specific date yet. I don't think it's been worked out, but it's coming soon. Next one is up next.
That sounds about right.
Awesome. Even more to look forward to from you guys. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff coming.
Yeah.
I'm
stoked. Ain't stopping. Don't stop. We
ain't
don't
stop.
They're
stop, don't stop.
Filling the arsenal, more or less, right now. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last but certainly not least, here in our state of Maine, the motto here is the way life should be. So I want to know, according to both of you, what is the way life should be?
Stress-free. I mean, right? Anxiety-free, stress-free, whatever you want there, but that's the main one, hopefully, for me.
For me, I feel. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was wondering. Elaborate. if I should elaborate, but yeah.
That's
for
on
you,
you.
Aaron.
It's exactly what you think it should be.
Just
That's
plain
on you.
stress.
That's perfect.
Stress free. So, what do you think, Aaron? How do you feel?
I mean,
about
the way life should be, at least my kind of motto is learn and grow every day. Like always try and like push yourself and learn something and just grow in some way or another. And, like there's so much out there in the world to explore, to like digest and take in. And so I think just like doing that as much as you can, but also taking time for yourself, like, having some stress-free days or a month or however long you need, just like finding that balance between the two. I feel, I guess that's how I feel like life should be.
It's perfect. Both perfect responses.
Yeah.
Have you guys been up here to Maine ever before?
No.
Wow.
Sounds cool though.
It is. It's
Never,
pretty cool.
but it looks beautiful out there.
It is. Well, maybe one of these days the tour will swing this way. I hope so.
That'd be sweet.
I hope so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you know who to call, guys, when you make your way up here. And in between, have an amazing tour
too.
that you do. And I'm ready for the next single whenever it comes.
Thank you.
Let's hope it does.
It's coming one of these days.
Yeah.
One of
Thank
these
you
days,
very
yeah.
much.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for chatting with me today. Until we meet again.
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit. Appreciate it.
Take care.